All right, everybody, Vince here with STAHLS, and I am here with Mike W. from Swell Ink. Thank you so much for letting me come to your awesome, sick shop. This place is one of actually the coolest places that I've ever visited. So this place was originally a racing shop.
Well, Martin Truex Jr. built the building to build race cars here, but he really never built a race car here because he joined Joe Gibbs Racing. And then he bought Swell Ink, and the rest is history. But we are living in a race shop. So the vibe in here is about going fast and winning, and that's what we do here.
So one of the reasons why I really wanted to come and check out your shop is because you have integrated the new Hotronix Stampinator 480.
Basically, it's a heat press that you load on your screen printing press. Every press has a Stampinator, and we use it 100% of the time on every job.
I'm gonna get back behind the camera and I'm gonna let Mike W show you all the different ways that the Stampinator makes your prints better. So stay tuned, take it away.
We have 3 presses, they're all rocks. This is the Oval Pro P24 XL that we're currently using, and we have a Hotronix Stampinator running right now. As you can see, we're printing a gray blocker, and that's because we're printing a garment that has 95% polyester. And you know everybody's worried about dye migration. So the gray blocker doesn't print very smooth at times. Sometimes it feels like our parking lot. You see, come in closer. This is the gray blocker before it's been stamped. It's a little rough. If you were to feel that, it's really rough, and it's not appealing. After the Stampinator, look at how different it is. It is super smooth. It's just like it's not even there. Inks that print on top of a rough surface will give you a rough print. Inks that print on top of a smooth surface gives you a nice smooth print. We bought the Stampinator to make our prints smooth. Our screen prints were really smooth, and we were loving the Stampinator on the presses. But then we got a customer that asked us to do 15,000 heat transfers. And we were freaking out going, how are we gonna do that? That's quite a bit for 2 heat presses. So we had an idea to put the Stampinator here on the press, put some rubber pads that we got from Hotronix, and we converted the whole press into a automated heat press. We have a dozen pallets, so each pallet has the rubber on it that you would find on a heat press. Joseph is loading the shirts, placing the transfers. He set the laser so that we know each one is going to be correct. Comes around and we're just heat pressing right here. He's going to peel the transfer off, take the shirt off, and it's a one-man operation. And it works really great. We did that whole 15,000 piece job at a speed of about 250 an hour, and it worked really well. I want to tell you a little story. A couple years back, we had an order for a large music festival, thousands of shirts. They gave us 4,000 of the cheapest black hoodies to print the fronts and the backs. Because of the heat of the flash gear, all of the shrinkage started to happen and everything was out of register. So we thought, well, let's try something different. We put the Stampinator in the first position to pre-shrink the garments. Let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna stamp one of these, and I'm not gonna stamp the other one. Let's stop it right here. Take a look at this. You can see that it's just rough. You can see the wrinkles. If I was printing on top of that, the ink is interacting with that roughness. But the stamped fabric, all the fibers have been matted down. It's just super smooth. So all the ink's gonna go down very smooth on top of that. All I wanted to do was pre-shrink them. And once we turned on the press, that did the trick. Everything was back in register. We were able to print the job and ship it on time. Everything was great. All thanks to the Stampinator.
Okay, so Mike W has gone ahead and pulled us a couple samples of jobs that he's done using the Stampinator. And some of these prints, I gotta say, are just like blowing my mind. First of all, I didn't even know some of this detail was even possible with screen printing. Like, I thought this was a digital print, to be honest.
This garment was full of polyester, so I used a gray blocker under this. So you would think it'd be thicker and, you know, stiffer, but it's not.
Yeah.
Using the Stampinator, it creates such a smooth surface that all of these colors are printed through 305 mesh. So I can capture the detail, but look how good it covers. That's just because of the smooth surface that the colors are going down on.
I mean, yeah, and like even these little details like on his suit here, it just looks.
Yeah, I mean,
really
I couldn't do that if the surface of the garment was still rough.
Yeah.
All those details would not look the same.
Yeah. So you also pulled a shirt that you pressed with and without a Stampinator, right? And the difference is so visible both in the quality and the feel of it.
Part of the order was 100% cotton. So the press operator came to me and said, let's turn off the gray blocker. We don't need it because we're using 100% cotton. So we turned off not only the gray blocker, but the Stampinator because we were using it to stamp the gray blocker. Well, the print, it looks terrible. So we just said, no, we're gonna turn that Stampinator back on and we're gonna actually do it for everything from now on because it's such a difference. You can see night and day.
When you put it next to each other, you really can't see that difference. Like I could even see like some of the blue coming up here in the white, like from the t-shirt.
Yep.
All right, Mike W., hey, thank you so much for taking me through your shop and showing me around. I really appreciate it. I think it was awesome to show the world the Stampinator.
Thanks for coming. Anybody want to come by, you're welcome. I'll give you a tour.
Yeah, you guys really do got to check this shop out. It is sick.
If you're in the neighborhood, just hit me up.
All right, guys. Signing off. See ya.